Hello everyone and welcome back to Closet Gaming. Today we are going to take a look at Cyber Shadow. This Metroidvania promises to make you into an 8-bit ninja exploring the depths of Mekacity, fighting down hundreds of enemies in a wonderful pixel art world while listening to pulse-pounding soundtracks. Cyber Shadow is available on Steam for €19.99 for your regional equivalent. Have you ever heard of games such as Metroid, Mega Man? No? How about something a teeny bit newer? Castlevania? Those of you who lived through a lot in their gaming past have their eyes currently glistening with nostalgia, while the younger among you might just be thinking hard whether they should know these games or not. Nonetheless, I am sure you have heard of the Metroidvania genre itself. And there is a reason why I am talking about all of these games from the past. Cyber Shadow is their spiritual successor, and there is no denying that they have a lot of inspiration from them. But you know what? It don't matter. The main protagonist of Cyber Shadow is, unsurprisingly, Shadow, a former ninja turned cyborg, and he has the goal of restoring his clan in the city of Mekacity, which is filled with synthetic life forms. Not exactly the story that would make you wonder in awe just from reading it. And since I wasn't expecting anything extra from the game, I got quite astonished when the game started introducing me to the story before I found my first power-up. Thanks to the way of the ninja that connects you to the spiritual world, you get to read the thoughts of the poor souls that got killed by robots. This is great world building. It does depend on one thing though. Whether you're willing to stop the action and read the bits of information that slowly build the story. But I do love the way it is done. There is no big exposition monologue, and the feeling of slowly understanding just cannot be replaced. It's something I loved about Hollow Knight, and it's something I really like here as well. And on top of that, whenever you finish a level you get rewarded with a little short movie with lore, and if you read the thoughts of the dead, it will be even that much better. The game itself presents itself with raw 8-bit-like graphics, with a truly awesome chiptune soundtrack that just energizes you for all the action that's to come. If, like me, you love pixel art, then get ready to fall in love with dark locations sending a simple message. The future is dark and grim. On the other hand, I will admit, while the pixel art in Cyber Shadow is done well, with lots of retro, I do prefer the modern pixel art that has a lot more detail in it. If you're a side-scrolling veteran, you'll be very happy to find plenty of hidden places where things are, well, hidden. And while backtracking in this game is fairly common, you can technically finish it with zero backtracking. Though I would advise against it, as you will lose a lot of power doing so. Just consider it sort of an update to the Metroid formula, as this allowed the developers to circle around the problem of searching around for that one thing you need and just can't really find. The one thing the developers didn't screw around with is the gameplay itself, as it is, well, quite unforgiving. Cyber Shadow isn't a casual game to play just after you had a nice lunch and just want to push random buttons on your controller. This game is more like pulling up your sleeves, tying up a bandana around your head, and getting ready to tear up after your 15th try. As you keep dying, you will soon pray for checkpoints. And since I just mentioned them, it is more than worth to upgrade your checkpoints. It will make your life that much more pleasant. Cyber Shadow actually reminded me a lot of Castlevania, especially when it came to the combat. You start with a simple attack, but over time, more and more specials such as throwing shurikens or killing robots Mario style become available. But even those need proper comboing. Forget trying doing random stuff, you really need to time your dodges, as everything needs to be truly earned. And you'll even get to use a few special weapons. These can either be found in the levels themselves or buyed at some terminals around the levels. These weapons will provide you with a huge advantage, but they can last just 3 hits and then they go away. When it comes to the enemies, there is a good number of them, and anytime you'll meet a new one, you should be more than careful. You never know what it has in store for you. Then there are the bosses. These are nicely varied and quite fun. They come with a great feeling of slowly learning a fight, finding the weaknesses and then using them. And as you learn more and more tricks, at the end, you will feel like a true ninja. So, in conclusion, Cyber Shadow left me with that nice warm feeling inside. And angry at times when I failed because it's pretty damn difficult. The story itself is pretty average, but if you take the time to explore, you'll be rewarded purely by the way it's told. But in the end, Cyber Shadow doesn't do anything new or revolutionary, but what it does really well. And sometimes that's more than enough. So if you feel the need to wreck some controllers while playing a good Metroidvania, Cyber Shadow could be your choice. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked the review, and if you do, please consider giving it a thumbs up, perhaps subscribing to the channel, and for sure be sure to share it with your friends. And comment if you have anything you would like to add. See you guys later with more gaming content.